The cinematic atrocity for this video will be Hard Ticket to Hawaii, an action movie directed by Andy Sidaris. Now, I didn't know this, but I found out about this one from Red Letter Media. They reviewed it in one of their Best of the Worst collections, so when I found it, I wanted to watch it. I was not prepared for what this movie is. First off, Andy Sidaris did a lot of like action movies, and like they're kind of like all samey, I guess. They have like the same actresses. A lot of skin. They show a lot of just straight up nudity, and they usually involve them taking down like a drug lord or something, or something very simple. So this one's about I already forgot their names. There's two beautiful blonde babes, undercover agents that run a plane business in Hawaii, I guess, and they're patrolling one day, and they find a helicopter drone full of stuff, and they fight whoever was trying to grab it, and they take one of them. It's full of diamonds, so it's obviously like a smuggling operation. So this drug lord starts trying to find them, and they're backed up by two British agents, and they hook up. This movie, has a pretty decent budget for its action sequences. You can actually see like the squibs and the violence. So it's like almost like trying to be a solid action movie in itself. But you can also tell the director has a lack of confidence because of how much gratuitous nudity, so much topless nudity just for the hell of it. It's almost like he's trying to like titillate the audience to be like, you know what, my movie's not an action classic, but there's going to be a lot of breasts in this movie, so there's just like topless jacuzzi scenes. There's even a scene where like the two guys, their car breaks down, so they call up another woman named Edie, and you just watch her change in real time for no reason. They could have just cut to her like walking to the car, but they're just like, nope, she's going to spend a minute in there showing off her breasts. And you can definitely tell the director is a little bit sleazy. I don't know if he, obviously not on purpose, but it doesn't really add anything to the movie. It just makes it really weird. There's also like this really lame sex scene happens near the end. In terms of the hilarity, so many great scenes. It's a little slow to start, but the skateboard scene is like the first. Well, not the first. It's probably like the second action sequence, but it's the first. It's just so ridiculous. I can't even explain. But basically, an assassin comes after them on a skateboard with explosive results, and then a lot of like this and that. There's like a scene where the bad guys, they kidnap someone, and really lame. Again, they have a scene where the main henchwoman, you just see her in like a bikini and nunchaku, and she's like flexing for the camera for like a straight minute, and then they just cut to her like hitting the hostage once for interrogation. Like, it's just so awkward because it really breaks the flow of the movie. Oh, and the snake. I forgot about the snake. Okay, there's this giant snake that's contaminated or something. It's like a mutant snake. It honestly feels like it's a part of a different movie because it's in the back lingering, attacking people and stuff, and then it just shows up at random moments. That was hilarious. The giant mutated killer snake. That was like the icing on the cake. The movie's entertaining as it is, but then you just throw in a giant mutated snake. That makes any movie better in comparison. Other than that, though, the villains, yeah, they're kind of there. There's a couple of extra cheesy scenes at the end, but this is a cheese fest, a very enjoyable cheese fest, definitely memorable. You can't watch this with the young ones because of all the nudity, but it's definitely a good time. It's supposed to be like a action movie, but it's very tongue-in-cheek and over the top in all the right ways. So I give this cinematic atrocity score of 6 out of 10.